Things been kinda hard for me. Feeling like, have you ever felt the same? Things been kinda hard for me. Feeling like, have you ever felt the same? But I felt this way forever. Felt this way forever. Feeling like I'm the one that always gets the blame. But I felt this way forever. I'll always get the blame. You know, stuff like that. But I felt this way forever. Stuff like this and stuff like that. The words are all on my back.
Times right there, for real. Hey, bro, I'm talking to the man. That shit was crushing, bro. Like, everybody got a story. Like you said, it just all depends on how you bounce back from it, how you overcome it. Like, you know, stuff like that. I chose to fight, man.
And it just shows me what I made of. Things been kinda hard for me. Feeling like, have you ever felt the same? Things been kinda hard for me. Feeling like, have you ever felt the same? But I felt this way forever. Feeling like I'm the one that always get the blame. But I felt this way forever. You know, stuff like that. But I felt this way forever. You cursing my name. I know I ain't been doing right, but it's worse with that shame, man. Something goes wrong, I'm the first one you blame, man. If I sung the whole song, it'd be a verse of the same shit. How long you been my main chick? Would you smirk if I made it? Would you stop working if I got a job working with slave shit? I know I ain't right, but it's my nature, baby. I ain't trying to fight you, I hate you, baby. Things been kinda hard for me. Feeling like, have you ever felt the same? Things been kinda hard for me. Feeling like, have you ever felt the same? But I felt this way forever. Feeling like I'm the one that always gets the blame. But I felt this way forever. You know, stuff like that. But I felt this way forever.
Let that bitch ride, man. That's hard.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fo20tv. You ain't rolled your blunt, you know what I'm saying? Stop what you doing and roll your motherfucking blunt, you know what I'm saying? Today, we about to get it in. I got motherfucking Pretty Tony in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DC Pretty Tony, a.k.a. DC Jerome Anthony, a.k.a. Fat Daddy for the ladies.
Yes,
and all
sir.
that did, you know what I'm saying? Just a cool fat guy. That's me, you know?
Yeah. And you from the DC area?
Yes, sir. Born and raised actually from DC.
Yeah.
Southside, to be exact. 41 G-Town, to be more exact.
Okay.
John Thompson on my rip, you know what I'm saying? Got it on the flesh, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit. How was it growing up out there?
Shit. Beautiful but dangerous. Like, I grew up in the murder cap era of DC. So it was like, at a young age, we got introduced to a lot of madness. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw a lot of things we shouldn't have. Experienced a lot of things we shouldn't have. But just like any inner city life, you know what I'm saying? Any inner city USA, America, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't really know what it's like growing up in the inner city because I'm from the outskirts. I'm from the H-Town, but I'm from the east side. I'm from Barrett Station. You know what I'm saying? That's the outskirts, like the country hood, the country ghetto.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
it's like, just give me one of the crazy stories you had coming out of the DC area.
Sheesh. All right,
coming up as a youngin'.
Bang. I give you one real shit. So the difference between, say, like the outskirts area and the inner cities on the East Coast are like on top of each other.
Okay.
So it's like it's no space. It's like literally You know how like Chicago be like, oh,
I know. I'm thinking of the TV shows.
You know what I'm saying? But you know how like Chicago be like 63rd beefing with 64th and shit.
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
right around the corner.
That's how it is in DC.
Shit.
Like the same neighborhood could be beefing. Like the top of the neighborhood is beefing with the bottom, but it's only a 2-block neighborhood. You get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And the neighborhood store sit right in the middle. So you put that together.
I still get, because I ain't from that. I still don't really understand how you beat from a 63 to the 64.
But I'm saying like that's how it is in DC. But I give you a crazy story. At a young age, I seen a joke.
Part of the game?
Nah, see DC, we ain't never do the gangs. We ain't never do the color banging nothing like that. We rep block and hood. Like I said, I'm from 41 G Town. That's 41st Street, Southeast DC.
Rep your street.
We just rep our street, our block. You know what I'm saying? Our hood. Like that's where we at. We don't do the colors and nothing like that.
Okay, give me the story.
Like, like I said, I'm from the South Side, 7th Ward, my neighborhood, 41st. You know what I'm saying? From 1600 block in the 41st neighborhood, Fort Davis, South Side. But one crazy story. Sitting on my front porch, we cooling out and shit. Dude come walking down the hill. We on the south off a part of the city called Good Hope Road. Yeah. And off of Good Hope Road, it's a street called 16th Street. Okay. Everybody call that the hole because it leads straight up the hill and it's nothing but like super trenches. Okay. It was like Chopper City, Pitt's Place. Like
don't go that way.
Basically,
go
all
around.
This is like wild neighborhoods, wild projects.
Yeah.
Like this is one spot. If you ain't from there, this is where you don't go.
Yeah.
And it's like a laundromat right across from we sitting at. The laundromat used to be at McDonald's, but people used to get killed every day in the joint, like literally every day.
At the McDonald's?
At the McDonald's, like literally every day. So they closed it down and turned it to a laundromat, and people was getting killed at the laundromat. Yeah. But the people needed a laundromat, so it's still a laundromat. Yeah. Type shit, you get me? Yeah. But the story at hand. Sitting on the porch with my good folks, we all chilling and shit. Dude come walking down the street, walk right past us. What's up, y'all? And we all like, y'all know him? Everybody like, no, we ain't never seen him a day in our life. Yeah. Who that? He keep looking back at us as he walking. As soon as he hit the corner, he whipped out and ran down the street. Bam, 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 bam. He came running back up the street. All right, y'all, catch y'all later. Yo, run up the hill. We like, oh, shit.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So everybody else scared. I'm like,
yeah, that's crazy.
I'm curious. I got the look like, fuck.
And he said he curious.
It's like, shit, it doesn't happen. He ain't do nothing to us. He already running back up the hole. He gone.
So you trying to figure out what the fuck he doing?
Man, I peep around the corner. Dude laid up against the side of the car. Top half his head gone. Brains on the street. First time I seen brains in my life. At like 16.
Damn, I was about to ask how old was you? Damn.
At 16, I seen brains on the street. And it's like, and they like, hey, bruh, what you see up there? And I'm just...
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Brains on the street, nigga.
Damn.
What you mean? What you mean? What do I mean? Like, nigga, brains on the street, G. Like, he dead, G. Like, he dead.
Hey,
like,
man, we all live on the same planet,
geez.
but we from different worlds, man.
Man, what?
For real.
And the shit was like shocking and scary at the same time, but it was like, because the craziest thing before that, I've seen death before 16. I haven't seen it to that magnitude.
Just walking up on it type shit.
But yeah, shit.
I bet you ain't seen people get popped and shit.
Man, right in front of me type shit. Like feet away. Like arguments go left, gun come out. Bow. You like, oh shit. Like right there. You see it. People see you.
It's still like that to this day?
Yeah. Yeah. To this day. And the slide culture that made it worse. You know what I'm saying? The slide culture.
Yeah.
Everybody want to slide and they got ops. They want to be slimy, backdoor, all that goofy, weird shit. It's like,
yeah.
And the saddest part of all, the new generation, they don't even have a reason to kill each other. I'm not condoning death, but at least in my generation,
it was a respect thing, shit that went on.
It was some shit that happened that shouldn't have happened. So now somebody got to come see about you. You did some super fuck shit, and this is the result of it. So it's not like he stepped on my shoe or a nigga bumped you and now y'all internet beefing. It's none of that weird shit. Like, it was real beef.
How many niggas done died over the internet beef?
Oh, man.
That shit is ridiculous.
Too many done died over the internet beef. Man. But, like, I be feeling like if you a person who come from a universe where that shit is really real, you don't condone it and you don't glorify it.
At all, yeah.
So I don't. Like, I've seen
you just
it up
used
close.
To it. You just know it.
Basically, like, I've seen this too many times up close and personal. It was like, I can't glorify it. I won't glorify it. Because this ain't nothing to glorify, bro. Like, people losing their loved ones. People's parents is sick. They brothers and sisters is crying. Family members is missing each other. Like, shit ain't cool.
Hey, real shit, man. Let's go ahead and get into the music thing. Because, shit, you been through that and you don't make the drill shit like that, man. Well, I don't know if you do or not. You let me know. But that song that we just played was so fucking smooth, but it was real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What make you go that lane of music, you know what I'm saying, and not you just go to the street side and just go drill. What we hear all day, every day now.
Well, me personally, like I always prided myself on being myself.
Yeah.
Like I never wanted to be an individual who allowed the outside influences to make me something I wasn't.
Yeah.
So like whatever I'm into is what I'm into. Whatever my lane is, that's my lane. I ain't about to try to be nobody else. And what made me so unique growing up in the hood, like I wasn't like a super hood nigga, but I wasn't naive either. Like you know how people be like, it's either you in the pool or you sitting on the side. Like I was sitting on the side, but my legs was in the water type shit.
I definitely
like,
understand you.
Like I'm the smart guy. Like I don't want to. I'm not trying to be for nobody. It's too much money for everybody to get it. I found my little lane with what I do, and I do it very well in a happy space.
And
everybody
loves
me.
Yeah,
I stick to it.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm well liked by everybody. Of course, you're gonna have enemies. People don't like you, but I was actually one of the people that was fortunate. I played my lane so well. Everybody loves me. I love everybody. We all gonna get money together. We gonna eat. If you ain't a part of this, you ain't a part of it.
Yeah, you don't get along with Tone, you did something wrong.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what it come down to. That's what everybody say. They like, yeah, bro. If you ain't winning with Tone, bro, it's something you did, bro. Because everybody's over here happy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in that circle that I had at the time was the same way. Like, if somebody come up like, man, I don't fuck with Chris. What you do to Chris? Oh, because Chris is an amazing person. I done seen Chris make him money, and don't take a piece of nothing with a smile too many times.
Just love. Just want to see you be great.
It's Chris' turn to win. What you do to Chris, G? Type shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's the type of circle I like to be around, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I never wanted to make the fake shit. Like, I knew too many the shit that people rapping about, I know niggas is really doing it. Like, really doing it. Like, I'm up close and personal to the shit, involuntary. Like, nigga, this is just the people in my neighborhood, the people I know. Tone just out here. This what's happening right now, nigga. You a part of it, like shit, okay, type shit. You feel me? So it's like, I know the people really doing it. So it's like I don't have to rap about that shit. I rap about what I know, and what I know was always
getting out that shit.
Not even so much making it through, but also like I was always into the plant. You feel me? I was always into marriage. So like before the Wiz Khalifas and shit, like I got clowned for always rapping about girls and weed and shit, and trying.
No way you saying that right now.
I'm dead ass serious because everybody was on some super hard gangster shit. Everybody wanted to be the.
So you was making music before Wiz got on the scene?
I ain't gonna say I was making. I can't attest that he wasn't making music, or I was saying I'm making it first. But I'm saying that lane before that lane got prevalent before Wiz like boomed and everybody was like, oh. Weed rapping, that's where I was at with it. Like I was rapping.
You was already there,
I'm already there. Like I'm rapping about what I know. I was the cool, fly, fat guy. You know what I'm saying? Like plus, also younger, I was bigger than what I was. I used to play football and shit, so like I was bigger. I played line and all that other shit. So I'm like, I was way bigger. So I was the super fly, cool, fat guy and shit. I'm getting money, staying out the way. I'm spreading love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm on my peaceful type shit. Never been a hoe. Ain't no sucker. But I ain't trying to go there with you if we ain't got to.
Yeah.
But if we got to, that's another side that I don't want to show you.
Yeah, real shit.
So let's just stay over here and everybody be happy, get money, bro. It's love.
Nigga.
You feel me? That's what I'm about. And then on top of that, it was like I always prided myself on being who I was. I ain't want to lie to nobody. You feel me? What am I lie for?
Yeah, real shit.
What am I lie for? Then the people who really know me,
I grown man shit.
I come out, oh yeah, I got the stick. I got crack. They be like, bro, Tom, you don't do that shit, nigga. You tripping. And I'm like, yeah, that's where I come from. And then also, something this generation ain't gonna never know nothing about because it's the internet era.
Yeah, let us know.
I come from the era of your background had to actually be validated before you did anything. Whether it was music, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I come from when a song came out, nigga, you went and bought the CD and opened up the book. And you knew the rapper government name, goddamn it, and the producer and the producer's government name, the writing credits and shit. I'm learning about that. I'm like, shit.
You used to hang the posters up and everything out the CD case. And I got a little bit of that too.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, but like people back then, they characters was validated. Like DMX, you knew who DMX was. Like it wasn't no. It was
definitely more checking in. It was definitely more, you know what I'm saying, got to be validated. What's his background?
Because nowadays, jokers just come out. I'm from here. I do this. I do that, and people eat it up.
So many different games. Come on now.
It's like
what the fuck?
It's insane. And then it's to the point now where it's not even about your rap skills. It's about how gangster you are, about what you did in the street. It's like
who the hardest?
When did one of the requirements become that you had to be a gangster to be a rapper? And a lot of these people, they don't do no gangster shit until they start rapping, and I be like, that's asshole backwards.
So that's why the legends like J. Cole, like a Drake, like they ain't rapping that shit, but staying like they special.
They stay in their lane. They God tier. These are the ones
Special.
like Griselda and them, like
Can make
Benny the
money.
Butcher,
Yeah.
Conway. It's like that's the shit where my brain is focused at. I'm like I love bars. Me personally, I love bars. So it's like I'm listening to the people that's going to enrich my brain,
you
make me want to move and make me want to do something. Like but like for real, like I'm into people like you hip to what's his name Payroll Giovanni from Detroit.
No, I'm not.
Payroll, like he talking.
I love that Detroit music now, man. They fucking live right now.
See, he from matter of fact, you remember HBK that had signed to Young Jeezy at one point back in the day and shit. It was like a little 4-man group and shit. All right, long story short, Payroll come from that era. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he talked that fly get money Detroit era shit. Like he talking that talk, like that motivation music. Like that's the type of shit I like to hear.
Yeah.
Like I want to enrich myself with something that's gonna benefit me, because what a lot of people don't know, the frequencies in music, it affects us mentally and physically. So like the industry itself done learned that
they know how to control shit.
They done tapped into the fact that our body responds well with drums. So everything is a lot 808 heavy.
Yeah.
And then a certain frequencies of 808s, when you get that little euphoric feeling, or you get that little drip of dopamine. It's called dopamine. It's a little drip in the back of your neck. When you smoke this, if you drink whatever you take, it's called dopamine.
Yeah.
You're not getting high off the drug. Your body releases that the neurotoxin to make you feel. The industry done figured out how to tap into that with frequencies.
Okay.
So people like, oh, that's my favorite song. Oh, I love the way the drums and the drop, the 808, the bass.
Yeah.
Then if you do smoking and the way it affects you differently than you would be normally. Like the industry knows these things. They know how to tap into these and affect all of that. So everything counts in these
Educators,
situations.
man.
I'm telling you, bro, like the shit go deep.
Educators,
it go
for
deep,
real.
man. Like it go deep, G. But I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody,
We got Pretty Tone in the building, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What started you musically?
Shit. I always loved music. My aunt, you know what I'm saying? My aunt Crystal, she was always a very artistic person.
Okay.
Like she used to draw, you know what I mean, paint. She was like very like visually artistic. But she can also dance, sing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She can do everything but play an instrument in that sense. You know what I'm saying? And then my mother, you know what I'm saying? My mother, she was like very artistic. She's like a hairstylist, you know what I'm saying? She's like a very creative person fashion-wise, things of that nature. So like I always had those influences. And then my uncles, they were just like, I used to just pick up off the music they listened to. Like my older cousins, the music they listened to. So around like 10, I was like, okay. I was one of those kids that was privileged enough to hear the shit that all the other kids ain't get to hear. Like I got to hear like the Snoop Dogg's.
You didn't get censored
at all. Like
okay,
I'm sitting there doing my homework. Pops got on Snoop Dogg Doggy Style when it first came out. Raw, uncut. We sitting there doing math homework, nigga.
That's loud.
With the Snoop on, like for real.
Yeah.
My father come over there. That's wrong, G. Do it over. Here, erase it, do that over. Snoop blast. You feel me? Like the Chronic blast and all that type of shit. Like I was fortunate enough to be uncensored around the music. So like from, well, I ain't gonna say my father because my donor. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that guy. He a sucker. But anyway,
I feel you on that too.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I only salute the real man. He ain't one of them, so he's sucking in my eyes. He's a nobody. But anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the individual who assumed the role of being my father, you know what I'm saying? Trill one, real one.
Yeah.
He stepped in. He from the music he played. He for real. He hit me to like a lot of the old school shit, like Delphonics.
Okay.
The old Temptation shit, like a lot of that old era shit, like he used to ride around in the Lexus playing that type shit.
Okay.
Cup of yacht, window rolled down, elbow out.
Halo.
Vibes. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even get groovy
Turn
like that.
your head around. We ride around listening to Pimpin', you hear me?
Yeah.
And then with my older cousins, from that, I got introduced to Outkast, UGK, MJG, 8 Ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 3-6 Mafia, the legends, you get me?
Yeah.
Fat Pat. You know what I mean? Going down the line, Swisher House, Screwed Up Clip. And see
so
the thing about
know
DC,
that too with you do know a wide range of music.
So like because like what people don't realize about DC, we the very top of the South geographically. The Mason-Dixon line crosses through Maryland. So like even though Baltimore got a lot like northern ways, Baltimore is still the South too. Geographically because of the Mason-Dixon line. Everything under the Mason-Dixon line is the South. Everything over is the North. Right, D-U-T, right, that's D line and all that. That's dummy line, but that's another story. Baltimore like 45 minutes from DC, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? So like DC like the top of the South, so like we have a lot of I can't even say northern influences. We on the east side of the map.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we on the southeastern. So like we close to South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida.
Yeah.
We in that mix right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like we right there. So it's like a lot of our influences is automatically South because our people from the South. Like my grandparents came from the South.
Okay.
You know what I mean? DC is the very top of the South. Like the way we move is very, very Southern. But we had like those influences of like New York rappers and shit because New York like what, 6?
That's a live ass mix, man, to be able to say that.
You know what I mean?
Live as fuck.
Philly like what, 2-3 hours away.
Yeah.
New York.
So what was the outfit back in the day? You know what I'm saying? What was a clothing outfit going to school?
Oh shit.
Like that's a badass mix, and I ain't really get into like the New Balance and shit till I was 10th grade in high school.
Right.
But when I did, I fell in love with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I fell in love with. Then I also went to the Aces, the Sauconys. I branched off. You know what I'm saying? So many different shoes like that. So you know, so what was a regular outfit for like a DC kid?
Shit, growing up in DC, like you said, New Balance is a staple. Don't let them lie to you. DC, they was made in Boston and shit, like the manufacturer.
Yeah.
But like DC made them what they was, like figgity facts, no in between stamp that DC made New Balance what they are.
Okay, that's
You know what I'm saying? Baltimore tried to lay claim, Philly tried to lay claim, even though Philly is DC like sister city and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's very similar, but they still got their own ways and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like DC, we made New Balance and then also Nike boots. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
So like
Combat.
Nah.
Oh.
The ACGs. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know they that rock the Combat.
Nah, not the Combats. Nah, that's
The
a
old
little,
OG nigga.
yeah,
man.
that's super OG.
When I was playing Mortal Kombat on the PS, the first PlayStation.
Right.
And he coming in the crib doing what they do. However I came up, niggas got combat boots on.
Nah, but I say it was either New Balance, Nike boots, and then back then we wasn't too big on nobody was big on the jeans like that. But like in our little area, niggas was on the old Navy jeans.
So wasn't no Jabos?
Yeah, we did the Jabos. I'm saying,
Okay.
but I'm saying before the Jabos hit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Before the Jabos hit and shit, it was like boom. Nobody was really focused on the name of your jeans. Really, what it was like fresh white tee, New Balance, Nike boots. We went through the Jersey era like everybody else.
Definitely.
And then main staple is either a North Face coat or a Helly Hansen coat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's the main staple, and the ski mask. You know what everybody call the Pooh
The
Shiesty mask, man.
yeah,
The Shiesty mask, like
yeah.
that's some super old school DC shit too. We call them joints the ski weed. It was a ski mask. Nigga, I got
y'all rocking out the fit.
that's a hat. You know what I'm saying? How I got this hat on my head.
Yeah.
Niggas got the ski mask rolled up, not in no special particular way. Nigga just pull the ski mask down and then push that bitch up so it's not on his face at the time.
Yeah.
Niggas, that was like an everyday uniform. North Face, ski mask, Nike boots, and New Balance. We outside every day, all day. That was the uniform. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then outside of that, like I said, niggas did. We went through the Jersey and fitted era. You know what I'm saying? We even got influenced by like the Jay-Z era with the Air Force Ones and the button-up shirts for a second. You wanted to get real spiffy on them with the jeans and shit.
Okay.
Shit like that. But like I said, we went through the Jabot era, all that. You know what I mean? We went through all that, the Jabot era. You know what I mean? But like DC, we always had our own unique flavor too, though. We had like our own like clothing stores, like Hobo, Shooters, All Days, Sabiato. Yeah, like it's like we was like very like inside of our city influence. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this tray and this right here as an example for y'all. Right? Boom. The top half of this line is DC. On the other half of this line is Maryland. You step over the line, you literally in Maryland. That's the separation, is the street lines. Like the yellow lines in the middle of the street is the separation for some parts of Maryland to DC.
Okay.
But we would still be like, you old Maryland ass nigga. You from the Maryland side, nigga.
Damn.
This city side, nigga. You from outskirts, nigga. You from the burbs, old Maryland ass nigga. That's how we used to carry the youngest.
To the level, like when you grow up though, I feel like it's no point of beefing over streets and stuff you don't own. That white man own that street.
Pretty much.
When you own them streets though, when you make it to where you want to make it and you can give back and you can get them streets and you get names on the streets and shit, then you know what I'm saying, you got some say so. But I feel like it's so crazy how, and this our culture, the same way where I'm from.
Right.
When you gon', you know what I'm saying, you gonna rep where you from. I just feel like it's so crazy, like you don't own them streets
at all. But that was the mentality. We was like you said.
Yeah, that's all you knew.
We didn't know no better.
All the fuck you knew.
The Maryland side was like, man, fuck y'all DC ass niggas, man. This PG County, nigga. Yeah. But of course it was still love. But it was just like the youngins and they foolishness and shit like that. But it's always love because the majority of people, it's like the way it was for me growing up in DC. DC was the trenches.
Yeah.
And PG County, Montgomery County, Maryland was like the suburbs, the outskirts.
Yeah.
When you get some money, that's where the fuck you move to. It's all nice and beautiful, big houses and shit, blah, blah, blah. Of course, over time, through gentrification, more people from DC got pushed out into these areas. So now they done built up areas to house the wild niggas from the city that done moved out there. You got the wild niggas that was already out there.
Yeah.
Now these parts of Maryland got trenches and shit done got wild. So now these sections is looking real fucked up. And it's like, we don't want none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I don't even want to get on the agenda for what they got going for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to get on that because shit, I be curious, man. And shit, I just be spoken while I be curious, like what they really like playing, what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? I just be vibing. But what you want to get out the music game?
At the very beginning, I had the naive agenda of being the world's best rapper and shit. Like I had the starry-eyed agenda of I want to be Biggie, I want to be Jay-Z.
But why does you know what I'm saying?
Because over time, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I'm a realist. Like I'm a super realist. Like I got a saying that people get sick of me saying, but like it's the realest shit.
Shit.
You can call it what you want,
but
I'm gonna tell you what it is. You feel me?
That's your shit.
That's my shit. Like people get sick, but I'll be like, look, that's how direct I am. You can
call it what you want.
You can call this motherfucker what you want, but I'm gonna tell you that it's a weed trade, my nigga. Yeah. You can call it a duck, a house, a moose. I don't give a fuck what you call it.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
But I'm gonna tell you that this is a motherfucking weed tray in my hand, Jack. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell you the real biz.
So I'm a realist. So like over time, and like I was fortunate enough to like actually get in the door of the music industry. Like I actually got to slip in and see some things and rub some shoulders and you know what I mean.
You got some experience
and throw a couple bows and open up for a couple acts and see the politics and shit like that. And then I know others who made it a little bit further once the door got open. And they came back like, yeah, y'all, the grass ain't green on the other side. Like I know folks right now who got signed and they've been show for the last 3 years type shit. Stuck in fucked up ass contracts and shit like that. Like I done had people try to get me in like weird ass contracts and I'm like, nah, bro. Like that shit dead in the water. Like I ain't fucking with that. Like not even a little bit. You with me? Like
know your worth, goddamn it.
It's exactly like the shit not worth it by far. It's like this shit is super janky, bro. Like looking at it from the top to bottom.
How you feel about the music industry right now?
It's oversaturated. It's diluted. It's cookie cutter, and it's compromised.
Damn.
It's compromised. Like I feel like the music industry right now is so fucked up. This is how I can prove it, right? People be like, how do you figure that? I can prove it. The music industry and the artist that's out right now is so monotone and so draw that the artists we grew up listening to now have a door back open for them to eat again. You see what I'm saying? The Jadakisses and the Dipsets and all of them is popular again.
Yeah.
The Scarfaces and they never went unpopular with us.
Yeah.
Because we always love them. But now they have this new generation, like who the fuck are they?
Yeah, definitely.
Rap done got so bad where it went from rap to entertainment to whatever it was. To me, I call it entertainment because it's two different things.
I feel like that's where it's at now, just pure entertainment. You don't know what's real, what's fake. It's entertain your ass, get the money. That's it. It's
way more than just your musical talent nowadays. Everybody want clout. Everybody chasing the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to just being a dope ass artist and you nice at what you do and you come across some other nice artists, y'all get together.
Yeah, what happened was when the music started being judged by the machines. That's when the music started being fucked up. When the viral shit started really happening and then it's so, like you said, saturated, so many, so viral. So everybody coming in and out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the machines started controlling the music, started judging the music, started deciding who getting on and shit more other than the people. Like you said, back in the day, people was getting validated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People was checking in more and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all like, to me, it's all the structure that we got to rebuild. You know what I'm saying?
But it's hard to rebuild when it's being monetized by a larger group of people who taking advantage of the situation.
That's why I fuck with Jay Prince, boy. He say, fuck the Grammys. Let's all throw a show.
I'm telling you, because it's like...
He trying to rebuild it.
Even at the end of the day, I look at those awards, like I used to be like, I want to get these awards, I want to get this, I want to do that. But then when I thought about it, it's teaching people to strive for the wrong things because at the end of the day, making music is an art form.
Definitely.
I've never seen an award show for people's art before when you really think about it, unless it's a competition. But you're telling us it's not a competition, it's an industry.
The Apollo was tough.
But you see what I'm saying? But, but at the end of it, here's an award voted on by so-called by your peers, but it's not the peers, like you said, it's the machine. So like I always felt like it's people's art.
This is like how many clips? Like, come on, man.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like people we got away from what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got away from what it's about.
I'm not claiming that.
I'll say a lot though. It's like for real. And also I say this too. I feel like the internet, although the internet brought us together, but it drove away a lot of cities' individualism. It drove a lot of cities' identities away. Definitely. Because like when I was growing up, if you wanted to hear some New York ass shit, you had to listen to some New York ass rappers. You want to hear some Texas ass shit, you had to listen to some Texas ass rappers. You want to hear some California, you get what I'm saying, and so on and so forth. Nowadays, you turn a motherfucking song on, the nigga dressed like he from Houston, rap like he from goddamn California, but shooting a video in Toronto. You be like, where the fuck is this Joker from? And then come to find out he from Mississippi or some weird shit. And you be like, the fuck? You be like, who the fuck is this Joker?
Just describe the world.
You see what I'm saying? But see, that's from the internet though. Like, because at one point I remember growing up, if I wanted to hear about something from Houston, I couldn't.
Man, they got motherfuckers doing like on one song, 2 different songs. Right. I can't get with it, and I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
I'm not getting with that shit. Like, it's cool to switch up the beat a little bit and, like, pay homage and shit, but not a whole different song. They got people that making one song from 2 different... Like, come on, man.
But that's what I'm saying. People's, like... That's what I'm saying. Like, the shit, it feels too fabricated for me. Like, people feel like the artists nowadays feel put together. It's cookie cutters. Like, this is going to be hot for the time.
They want puppets, man.
Pretty much.
I said that in my last show.
If they can't control you. But see, even, like, the ones like J. Cole and them, see, like, also, I'm going to keep it real. I'm a conspiracy theorist, too. Like, I'm a super deep thinker. Like, I ain't even going to call myself a conspiracy theorist.
I'm a deep thinker.
I'm a super deep thinker. Like,
what you call it.
Right, exactly. Like, real shit.
So
exactly. The mundo, my guy. You hear me? So, yeah, so, like, I be even saying, like, even with the folks like J. Cole and Kendrick and shit like that, they still part of the machine. I feel like they to dupe us still. It's like they the ones who slipped through, but it's like they ain't slipped through. They still purposely put there for a reason. Like everybody in the industry, I feel right now plays a purpose. It's not, like I said, it's not just about music no more. Everybody is serving a different purpose at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
The agenda, like I said, they got a crazy agenda, and I don't even want to get into what I think they got.
Right. And then on top of that, a lot of these artists already be like pre-picked and shit. You feel me? Yeah. Like they be pre-picked way before they get on. Like when you really check their backstory, that's what I'm saying. Like they fabricate people's backstories nowadays. Because once you really find out this individual father was a DJ for this person, that, and the third, and their son was a backup dancer for this. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, okay.
I just want to take a moment to claim something. Do I got that script right here?
No. Most definitely not.
That's why artists, you know what I'm saying, as I get bigger, ain't gonna, because this shit is real. Right. Face to face.
Straight up and down.
Straight up and down, you feel me? Sit down. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to know these people, you feel me? And that's why I feel like Fo20tv is so special, because I ain't worried about no clickbait, no motherfucking beef, no drama, none of that. I'm getting to know who you are while you sitting down here. Then we get another interview, we get to know you even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's why this special. Y'all better get on. I'm just taking a moment to claim that, because, hey, that's real. And while I'm trying to, even though I'm not in a, like, I ain't gonna say I'm in the music industry, anything I have an impact on. I do so many things, but I do have an impact on doing interviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? And through the interviews and shit, I'm gonna stick with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all know who these people is.
Nah, straight up and down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up and down, real shit.
But it's just like, when it's all said and done, like, I just feel like, again, this is people's art form. And it's like, if you in it for the idea of making money, or if you in it for the idea of it being a hustle, you're not gonna get nowhere.
Yeah, you gotta love that shit. You gotta have a real passion for that shit.
Right, you gotta love this shit. Because this shit is a lifestyle. This shit ain't something you turn on and off. Like,
it's like, every day. Like
this shit,
talk your
like
shit.
Real life. If this shit ain't drove you insane at some point, you don't love this shit enough.
Talk your shit, man. You really know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't went broke at least 10 to 11 times, nigga, behind this shit, you don't love it enough.
So you really know you figured it out. You know what I'm saying? You started to see that little money climb a little bit.
If you ain't been homeless and slept in a car behind this shit, if you ain't moved from state to state behind this shit, you don't love it enough. If you
Yeah,
ain't,
he come from a different club. I ain't been holy shit, but I had been through times. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and I get what
man,
he's saying. Then,
man, Slim, I'd have been homeless in a snowstorm, like real shit. Homeless in a snowstorm, that shit hurt my soul, Jack. You hear me?
Yeah.
And it wasn't even. It felt like.
Hey, God got a plan for you though.
That's kind of where that song came from. Things is kind of hard. Like I lost both of my jobs. You know what I'm saying? Gentrification hit our neighborhood. You hear me? Gentrification hit our neighborhood like crack in the 80s. Goddamn it. My rent went from like 900 to 2100 in a matter of 2 days, nigga. With a 1 day notice. It's either you could pay this, you got 3 months to get your shit together. But by this date, nigga, your rent goes from 900 to 2100. We ain't changing shit in this motherfucker. But your rent is going up to 2100. It's either you can pay it or you can't.
Yeah.
I couldn't pay it, so that's why I was homeless.
Boy, that shit going on like motherfucking crazy, and that's back in the day. That's even more now. Like, boy, this shit fucking crazy.
Man, the rent in
the
DC
housing
is
market probably
real.
gonna crash though.
How much you think a 1-bedroom apartment in DC going for right now?
DC, let me think of the area. So yeah, it is over there, like on top of Atlanta and shit. So it's about closer to New York. So 1 bedroom, I'll give it 1400. How much?
You gonna think I'm lying to you, bro?
For 1 bedroom, how much?
1 bedroom, 3,000.
I said 1400.
3,000.
I'm giving it
1400. I ain't gonna hold you. You could probably get a 1 bedroom for 1400 in the projects, in the slums.
So you want like a nice, like just middle life, 3 bands,
2,600 and up. That's how they coming. Efficiencies. No rooms, nigga, is going for 1,600.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What they calling studio apartments now, nigga. What we grew up known as efficiencies, nigga. You ain't got no rooms, nigga. It's one big open space.
You know what's crazy? Through my whole like kid, even through college, I wanted a studio so bad. When I'm from down south, so I used to just watch TV and shit. I used to be like, that's loud.
See, like gentrification is how they package
Prince
up.
of Benefits did that to me, that movie.
Check this out. Gentrification is how they package up motherfucking hood shit and rebrand it and sell it to you at a higher price.
Yeah.
A studio apartment ain't nothing but an efficiency that was probably like $600, $700 at some point that they motherfucking slapped some paint on, threw some new windows and some granite and some marble in that motherfucker. Now you paying $2,100 for a studio apartment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like real live, G. That's how they doing us out here nowadays. That shit raw. That shit raw, Jack. Like for real.
So you gotta be getting to the bag.
Man, to live on the East Coast and like the West Coast, right? The same thing happening in California. A lot of people from California moving here, moving to Vegas.
So I know the streets crazy because you gotta make that money. And niggas ain't, your job ain't paying that anyway. So niggas ain't fucking with that shit.
Speaking music wise though, like I said, still back to the influence on music.
Yeah.
We got Go-Go in DC too. You know what I'm saying?
You is from Go-Go, and I just heard a little bit of Go-Go when Chico Bean started doing the Wildin' Out.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I went back and started because he was talking about it so much. I started listening to it. So you know what I'm saying. What's the influences of Go-Go? Like you know what I'm saying. Like,
Shit, Go-Go is live, raw, uninhibited music.
What was the people? What did you think? Did you think they was on drugs making Go-Go or no?
Drugs?
Drugs.
Shit. Everybody was. I know everybody was smoking tree. I know that.
I ain't talking about a tree.
Shit, I can't attest to that one. I don't know.
I just say yeah, no. I said, do you think they was on drugs? Yeah, no. Shit.
I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I put it like this. I doubt it because Go-Go was so raw. The shit was it's just raw music, heavy drum influence, congos, a lot of piano. You know what I'm saying? It's high energy. It's like Go-Go is like
high energy, like motherfuckers.
I put it like this: Go-Go to DC is what bounce music is in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
So it's like it's a lot of ass shaking, twerking.
Yeah.
Women wild.
And that was so different to me. Seeing girls go like crazy to music like that. Like I'm coming from like the twerk music.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, like Go-Go is just, to me, it's like some get your body active ass music.
Pretty much, right. It's just some live, over the top. We in here funny.
Yeah.
But then also Go-Go had the super hood element. Put your hood up, throw your hood on. Where you from?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from 41, so we in there. Throw the 4 up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We from the 1. We from the 4. You know what I'm saying? Throw your 4s up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it trill. Like we was very, very trill fam influence from over. We call it over the South. You from over the South side DC. From over the South, you was very trill fam influence. Boosie, Webby, Lil Fat, Fox, Big Head, all that. Like we special, man. Special around 41. If you was down the joint, we called it the Skilding. it was the motherfucking project building at the bottom of the hill and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can get down there from Southern Avenue or Suitland Road and shit and met at the little.
We'll go down over there.
Shit, every motherfucking thing. It was called the Skildon, bro. Like if you came to the Skildon, that shit was very motherfucking Boosie influenced. Like that shit was like Trill Fame influenced. You thought you was in Baton Rouge out there, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah.
That shit was live, bro.
That's hard.
That shit was live. That's all I can say. That shit was live, man. But yeah, but go just it get you turned up. Shit, take some time if you want, you know what I'm saying, whatever you watching this on, school don't know, look up go-go like a motherfucker, you know?
Definitely look up some go-go music, man. I just love music, period. I love listening to different music, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just, this shit always surreal to me, because I'm making it a life, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love this shit. Let's get into some more Pretty Tony right here.
Yes, sir, yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Shit, appreciate y'all being here with us today.
Player made.
You hear me? Ooh, I'm about to drop that shit.
Yes, sir.
About to drop that shit, y'all.
Yeah, you know who it is. It's wrong, man. Talking about who is that? Who is bitch, it's like asking this water back. Look, hey, look, it go front, back, and side to side. I pulled up in this bitch like it's 95. I got 10 bad bitches and they got to ride. I told them back that ass up like it's 99. Yeah, I ain't worried about the timepiece. I'm trying to get my money up from this dope and these fine freaks. In the trenches when you find me. And I always play fair, so the killer's right behind me. Niggas say they wanna sign me, I'm like, no, nigga. I'ma keep stacking this bread like a dope dealer. And I got it in a bag like it's dope, nigga. Pull up to the function, naked bitches on the four-wheeler. All you hating ass niggas need to stop. You need to focus on the money in your pocket. Figure out why your shit now. Don't be mad at me, I'm taking off like a rocket. So now you really rolling with a player. Southside DC shit, dripping flavor. I know it really don't. You hating ass niggas, so it never really won't. Look, it goes side to side and back to front. I need a big booty bitch who can pack a blunt. I need a big ass stick that'll pack a punch. Man, I'm about to go to work, I'm finna pack a lunch. Yeah, I ain't worried about no fake shit. I'm about to elevate and leave you niggas in a snake pit. Seem like hating niggas take shifts. Hey, you know it don't make dollars if it don't make sense. I'm making music for the movers and the shakers. For the real ones out here chasing paper. Long running to the top, I'ma take it. If you always stay solid, they never break us. Pop a P for a player while he flavor drop. Make him sick, gotta hate and his neighbor watch. Send that shit for the birds like they nature watching. Me falling off in that shit, son, that ain't an option.
Where you made this?
Now you really rolling with a player. Southside DC shit, dripping flavor. I know it really don't. You hating ass niggas, so it never really won't. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was in that vibe.
2020 mix on it.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You feeling me? See, I'm side.
I feel you for real, man. I totally feel that. Like, you feel me, G? That's hard, man. You mix the 1990s with the 2020s, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? Try to at least, you hear me?
Yeah,
man. Like you said though, that's Jerome Anthony, which is me. Produced by Pretty Tony, which is also me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Jerome Anthony, the artist name?
Yeah.
And Pretty Tony, the producer name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But I done got used to being Pretty Tony. You know what I'm saying? And people be like,
I think you just go with Pretty Tony.
yeah. And people, a lot of people, they be like Pretty Tony. I be getting like the Pretty Tony. I be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Tony, goddamn it. Like you heard me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had people recently be like, where the pretty come from? And I'm like,
Answer.
God damn it, look at me. You hear me? Like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. But no, on some real shit, growing up, I was the little pudgy kid with acne and shit. I used to have long ass hair too. It's like we Native American and shit and all that.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people in my family got super long hair and curly wavy, all that other flashes. So I used to have long hair before I went bald, you feel me?
Okay.
So I used to have acne, little fat kid. I was wavy with ski bobo, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? Like I was still fly, but I was the little fat kid. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't get all the hoes. I got ignored a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it playing with
You have to
y'all.
grow into yourself.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like over time, when I started developing, you know what I'm saying? And when I really hopped out there, it was like I was shooting for the stars. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna get told no, I'm gonna get told no by the baddest.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna shoot.
That made you different right there.
Man, what? And then the ones I start catching, people be like, whoa.
Yeah.
how the fuck bro pull her? And back then, like, I was the little pudgy nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm the little pudgy nigga. They like, wait a minute.
Nigga, I'm going for all 10s.
Man.
I can miss 30.
Man, look, Jack, check
31,
and
y'all gonna be
and
shook.
I'm gonna tell you for the real ones, man, the scariest thing they can say to you is no, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
the scariest thing they can say is they're not interested.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna keep it honest. Sometimes the descriptions can be a little hard. Sometimes they can
Yeah.
go off on your ass and
They
say,
do.
"Get your dusty ass away from me, you broke ass bum."
Oh yeah,
But
trust
hey,
me.
that's still no. Okay.
And trust me, and trust me, I've been through those too. But at the same time, it's what it is. You get me?
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, okay, you about to miss this jail. You about to miss out on this flash shit. You feel me? Like, cause what I got going on over here, it's gonna blow your mind. You used to the norm. The niggas that's gonna perp out for you. That's gonna do a bunch of big goofy shit to try and impress you.
Your taste ain't flavorful, baby.
Exactly. I was gonna show you the real. I was gonna give you something. You was gonna learn from me, bitch. But since you don't want that,
Yeah.
hey, I'm out of here then. And I'm gonna go on to the next one who wanna learn something. We gonna earn something. You understand me?
Let me learn you something.
But, but see but that was just me. So like I used to swing for the stars and I used to catch some
shout
bad
out,
ones.
man.
I used to pop out. They be like,
Swing and a miss.
they be like, hey Tom, how you pull her? I'd be like, man, I asked her what her name was and I introduced myself and I was cool.
It sparked, nigga.
Right.
It's blunt.
And I was cool and I was cool to her. Nigga, they like, man, you she right there, Jack. Ask her yourself, man.
Yeah.
Type shit like and thus far built the young nigga confidence up to an all-time high where a nigga couldn't tell me nothing like I was Kanye West. Thus for the pretty got in front of Tony. You hear me?
Shorties.
You know what I'm saying? And then somewhere along the way, I got called pretty by one of them.
Then went with it.
My name Tone, nigga. Pretty tight. And then, and also, I'm gonna keep it all the way true. Max Julian, the person who played from the movie The Mac. You know about The Mac, the movie, the old movie.
I ain't gonna say I do. I ain't gonna say I don't, but I ain't gonna say I do.
All right, so it was a movie called The Mac. You know what I'm saying? And the main character's name was Goldie, and his little frenemy, fake adversary was named Pretty Tony and shit.
Okay.
So like I'm an avid Mac movie enthusiast. Like that's my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
It's from like the 70s and shit, but even still, you feel me?
Oh yeah, I definitely don't know.
So it's way before both our time, but I done sampled that movie soundtrack 1,000,002 times. So like Mr. Pretty Tony, like and like I said, one of them called me Pretty, and then I got to watching the Mac and Goldie and Pretty Tony, and that shit Pretty got in front of the Tony and it stayed there, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
And here we are today. Pretty Tony. You hear me?